Morning, folks. It's Geordie Hansen here from Go RV. We are booting down the big old Bruce Highway to go and see a new Horizon motorhome. Very exciting. So we're going down to Ballina from the sunny coast. Let's rock and roll. Oh, I tell you what, it's a tough life. It's a tough life today. Brilliant. Now this is exciting. It is fancy. First impressions, fancy. So this thing is four-wheel drive. It's a long way off the ground, which I like. Plenty of ground clearance. Oh, it drives nice. This is a Mercedes Sprinter. It's obviously now a home. Obviously when you add a house to your van, it's gonna add weight, but it doesn't drive heavy. We are just cruising up this hill. This thing is sick. You sit up nice and high, which I like. It's safe, obviously, in traffic because you can see over, see further ahead, but also you feel like the king of the road. It's comfy too. It's got a nice driving position. The seats are comfortable. The steering wheel's beautiful, like leather. Nice big display. Plenty of cup holders, climate control obviously, there's reverse cameras, various parking cameras. This is fantastic. G'day everyone. So I'm here with Paul from Horizon Motorhomes and he's showing us through his Wattle 4x4 from Horizon. Thanks for having us. I've always wanted to have a look through one of these. You often see them on the road and you go, oh wow, yeah, maybe one day. It's a pretty special thing. I just took it for a drive around the paddock here and it's beautiful. And as you were driving through the hills, I noticed it's got a bit of get up and go, doesn't it?
The 4x4 Geordie's got 190 horsepower.
Does it?
Yeah, and you need that, mate, in the soft stuff or,
yeah, that's right.
you know, traversing up a hill.
And the other thing is, when you're covering long Ks, you want to be able to, you know, if you need to pass a truck or something on the road, you need
it's
the
got
power.
plenty for that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's right, yeah. I guess the element that I'm interested in right now is the 4x4 aspect. So what do you do to the vans to sort of change that and get them ready for off-road work?
We take them directly out of the German factory fitted with the Mercedes 4x4 system. In the recent model, that 4x4 system is now active all the time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're calling it a 4x4 all-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinter. And it works on sending torque to the wheel with the traction and using the ABS braking system to brake the wheel that's slipping.
Oh yeah.
And between those two systems will give you, maximum traction at any point in time.
Very
So
fancy.
It knows how to do it.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So even if you don't know what you're doing, this will get you through. I like it.
And I might just point out
Yeah.
that the transmission in the Mercedes, 9-speed gearbox, so your ratios just allow you to utilise that torque in the lower gears.
I see, of course.
And then we go ahead, we don't change anything on the Mercedes per se, so more water, more battery power, inverters, fly screens, more solar. Standard, we've got 200 amps of lithium, 240 watts of solar on the roof.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to show me through it? We'll have a little look around the outside first. You point
Sure.
out the details and then
Yeah.
we'll go for a look on the inside.
Absolutely.
Great.
Sounds good. I'll show you everything that's standard.
Yep, great.
So, 12 volt outlets, you've got several of them around the vehicle,
Yep.
which we call our DC outlets. Some of them have USB ready charging ports. 240 volt outlet, we can use this off grid with our inverter on, of course.
Yeah, good one. So you could run a little TV outside potentially.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
electric barbecue. That's a external gas bayonet.
Oh yeah.
You're carrying 2 gas bottles. Why not utilise the fuel source that you've already got on board?
Great. What else have we got?
So that's this side. Wander around the other side, mate.
Okay. Plenty of storage.
Geordie, that's one thing that defines Horizon, plenty of storage.
Yeah, okay, good one.
Where do you put your levelers, where do you put your max tracks,
Yeah.
all your hoses, etc.
Yeah.
That's one where you sort of talk to people about and say, you'll want more storage.
Yeah.
Good thing about this particular model,
Whoa!
but you've got another big storage box in the front, so
Oh yeah, wow, yeah, that's
Yeah.
all the way in there.
Yeah.
And I like that this is like a hard service rather than a carpet, when you're putting dirty ramps and
Yeah,
stuff in there,
absolutely.
it's hard to clean the carpet, whereas this
absolutely.
is just sweep it out, vacuum it
Yeah.
out, whatever you want.
And we do some draw systems if people want a draw
Oh,
system
yeah.
in there. You can get to our gas hot water system there.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
Yep,
right.
yep.
It seems like your power, your gas, everything's easy to access, which is good for servicing.
Absolutely.
Or if anything goes wrong.
Exactly.
easy to
And you've
get
got
to.
panels like this that meet electrical standards as well.
Oh,
to get
yeah,
the
right.
batteries.
And they could just come off. That
Yeah,
panel can just
yeah,
come off.
That's right.
Wonderful.
One thing on these, Jordan, these fly screens, they're done in Ballina for your little critters at night.
Yeah, and for like midges and stuff, so you can open this right up and just have this open.
absolutely.
Park it at the beach, looking out at the water.
Exactly.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Alrighty, what do we got here?
Gas hot water, Geordie. So we've got to vent that, of course, so that comes off before we start the system.
I see, yeah.
We can up the capacity of solar here. So a bit of portable panel, face it northeast in the morning, northwest at lunchtime.
Great.
Town water supply.
Yeah,
so
good
caravan park, of course, we're regulated.
Yep.
Take a direct feed. Outdoor shower, little bullfinch shower.
Ooh, good
Beautiful
one.
from coming off a walk or off the beach, and onboard water. So that's where we fill our tank.
How big's the tank?
145 litres in this
Oh,
one.
that's nice and big. That's good.
There's our power in, 15 amp, of course,
Oh, yep.
and toilet. So cassette toilet.
Oh, yeah.
But we utilise the SOG system, the venting system.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the aerator, the 12-volt aerator, sort of pumps oxygen around, sucks the gas outside so we don't get any smells.
Yeah, good one.
And our grey water. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Is
that's
there a
our-
tank or is that...
Yeah, we carry a 90-litre tank on here.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
size. Hey, it looks cool too. That's another
That's
thing
pretty
I
cool,
noticed.
mate. Yeah, pretty cool colour. Stone grey in the Mercedes range, that colour.
All right, let's have a look around.
Gordy, so this is the queen size bed layout in the wattle. So, you know, we've got a big bed up that end, bit of an area to shuffle around through there, so not as hard to get in and out of. Our kitchen bench in the wattle, induction and gas,
Yep.
sink. We've got filtered water, so we've got a filter behind here so we can filter the water for drinking.
Yeah, great.
Lots of storage, you know, all drawers, wardrobes. A big one at the bottom there. 175 litre fridge.
Oh, yeah, that's massive, isn't it? And then you've got freezer underneath.
Big one underneath.
Yeah, that's good. And then can you run this on the inverter?
Yeah, so we've got all our power control system here.
Oh, wow. So all Enerdrive, yeah?
Yeah. So
That's great.
also through its codes.
There it goes.
There it goes.
Wow, far out. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Like thinking about the way I grew up camping versus what's happening these days, it's phenomenal, isn't it?
Absolutely. Nice and easy to get to here. You know, we can control everything, start our hot water. We can check our water levels, of course.
You got a telly here.
Telly, smart TVs now, that's our standard one.
Oh yeah,
You know,
good
you can
one.
up-
This is good that this closes so that you can still use it as bench space, hey?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then more little pockets of storage.
Yeah, little storage. We've got a couple of little stainless steel hooks that we put on.
Oh yeah,
You know, you can hang towels or a rubbish bag or something
that's
on it.
the go. Oh yeah.
Toilet machine.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, wow. Oh, there's plenty of room in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
That is quite surprising.
All right.
So as you can see, two fully grown men can sit here quite comfortably.
Yep.
It's pretty nice. And then you've got that little sort of almost, laptop sort of officey space there.
Yeah.
And these seats are pretty comfy
They're
too.
pretty good, aren't they, mate?
So they pivot around. So obviously these are the driving seats. This is where you sit and drive. But yeah, you can sit here quite comfortably and have a feed.
Yeah.
Radio's here too if you want to put the radio on.
absolutely.
I'm trying to find a floor, but I'm struggling. It's really good, isn't it? I am genuinely blown away with what you can fit inside of a van.
Mm.
Because you step into a van and you assume there's got to be a compromise.
You're trying to minimise the compromise. So if we can achieve as much space as we can, with as much storage as we can, as much functionality as we can,
Yeah.
and minimise the compromise,
Yeah.
then we're halfway.
Well, I think you've done it, and I'm glad it's on a Mercedes.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It
Yeah,
feels
they
fancy,
Oh,
doesn't it?
Something about that.
Yeah,
little
that
steering
steering wheel,
star.
it's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
They are. They're lovely to drive.
That would be really cool. I'd love to do a long trip in one of these. All right, viewers, now we're alone. I can tell you what I really think about that thing. Bloody unreal. It's a wicked piece of machinery, eh? Like really powerful to drive, capable. The van has ample ground clearance, plenty of power, a really smart off-road system. And then when you pull up, it's completely set up. Everything is ready to go. You know, you're not popping roofs up. You're not, making beds. You're not setting up a cooktop or getting a gas bottle out and plugging it in. It's all done. It's the perfect tourer for couples, I reckon, or just solo travellers even. So I like to apply analogies to the different vans that I've tested. This van reminds me of the wardrobe from Narnia. The kids they sort of open the doors of the wardrobe and step through it, and then all of a sudden there's this whole world inside there. It's like the magic wardrobe, because you open the doors and you're looking around and you're going, how does all that fit in here? I guess that's why they're motorhome engineers, and I just look at them and go, wow, and make silly analogies. Might have to start saving up. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed looking through that van as much as I did, because that was pretty cool. See you on the next one. We're going to come up with a catchphrase. Caravan you later. All right. See ya.